Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starter for Colorado, Tomoyuki Sagano. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike. Sagano, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
To the right side, Goodman. He'll do it himself. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, right field.
Here's the Giants lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Let's go, Rockies!
Ball.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Going 2 now. And Devers hits that one. And that is that. Middle of the first. No score. Back here in Denver. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Hayden Birdsong. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
First offering way inside, almost got him. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Banks off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that is out of play. Man at second. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Goodman matched a homer in his last game.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Adames, the throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Willie Castro.
Well, you see the batting average there, and it doesn't get a whole lot uglier than that, unfortunately. But at this point, I think he's just got to put the numbers out of his head completely. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to get them where they need to be by the end of the season. So you hit the reset button and you say, how can I be productive today? Most of all, how can I help my team win ball games? I think when you get that kind of focus, the numbers will follow.
Mickey Moniak swings through it for strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And down on strikes. And that is that. So the Rocks are held in check their first time around. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. New inning getting started. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Willie Adames.
Nope, ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Let's go, Rockies.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one found hard the other way. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Misses outside.
That's outside.
Full count
Ball.
now. That one misses.
Miss. Ball
So a
four. Take
leadoff
your
walk.
base.
Man, that's a
Batting
tough
fifth,
one to take
left
on the
fielder,
full count, but I guess he
Lawrence
saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Slap the other way, foul. Adames on at first, nobody out. Oh, right to the backstop. Adames into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So up next, Spencer Horwitz. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next
No, that's
offering
low.
is
Ball.
down low. The Giants looking to strike first here at the top of the second. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. Headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Chapman with a couple of homers in his last game.
That's the ball.
One out, the runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Here's the 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. That's it out.
Batting eighth, center fielder Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Ball low.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Rockies nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Here.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His 9th homer of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Veen with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, right field. Lee has a beat on it. One down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Jordan Beck, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Let's go, Jordan.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Pulls that one foul. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
At the plate, Brett Sullivan. Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. We head on now to the top of the third. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fastball for a strike. Fought off foul. Inside, almost got him. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To third. Castro sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
For the Giants, second baseman Luis Ariz.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Ground ball to the right side.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Lee off of first with 2 away. That one ripped, but foul. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. There's a 1-1. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Edouard Julien.
Hot one.
And a foul ball. That misses the zone.
That's a ball.
Ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, Hunter Goodman.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's high. That's a ball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that
Ball.
misses. And that's ball 3. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Goodman thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Last 2
Ball.
pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Tap back to the mound. Over to Adames as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Really nice athleticism right there as the pitcher bounces off the mound, fields that ball, and shows off strength and accuracy to second base to cut off that lead runner.
Quick move to first, and
No,
he dives back
he's in
in
there.
safely. Oh, 1 now. And there's
Down.
the ball.
Ball.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it is out of here. A two-run blast. His 7th home run of the season. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So 2 down. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
No, that's out.
The 1-0.
Well, usually a high
That's
level
a ball.
of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
In the air to left center. That is the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Rockies.
On the ground to 3rd. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Lars Nootbaar, the next Giant to hit.
Nope.
Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Giants go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Left fielder, Zach Dean.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Spencer Bivens up and loosening in the pen. Foley getting loose as well. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
High fly ball right field. Lee going back on this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants 1. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the fifth. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
2-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Check swing, didn't go. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Payoff pitch.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball, that's low.
Horwitz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 out, man at first. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Ariz stands in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second. Strike 2. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In there, got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Way inside, gets away. Throw comes into third, and on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
The 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking
76.
over on the mound, Spencer Bivens.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Stepping in, Brett Sullivan.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Heck!
0-1. And he swings through that one. 2 in a row. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. That one outside. Ball 1. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Here we go, Hunter.
Hee-haw!
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Clips the corner. Now 1-2. Goodman not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Back here at Coors Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now
Pitching change here. Keegan Thompson.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik appears to be getting loose. Mejia getting cranked up as well. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Willie Adames stands in.
That missed. That's a ball.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field. Veen settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
Close
No,
one,
that missed.
doesn't
That's
get
the
the
ball.
call. And that is ball one. Right through
Yeehaw!
there for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. The throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Keegan Thompson will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching. for the
Brennan
Rockies.
Bernardino gets the ball
Number
now.
83.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Go ahead run on base. Spencer Horwitz, the next Giant to hit. And fouled off. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. So no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for San
Back now for the
Francisco.
bottom of the
Number
sixth, and there's a new
64,
pitcher on the mound. Jason Foley.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Leading off for the Rockies, right fielder Mickey Moniak.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to the left. And that one handled on to first. Leadoff man retired in the
Up
sixth.
next for the Rockies, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tovar in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one to first, and it stays fair. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 outs, runner on first. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Nope. Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in there.
Hey.
Veen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets the outside corner with that one. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Denver, leading off, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Slider for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Rockies trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Matt Chapman bops one out of here.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So here's Bader now. 1 for 2. Curveball drops in there. Tied at 4. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
That's the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
No, that missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Man at second. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That's in there. And now 3-1. Tap foul at the plate. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brennan Bernardino out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Juan Mejia.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Runner edges away at second, and he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But this clutch home run gets us even again. It's now tied 4-4. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Walker.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading off for the Rockies, third baseman, Willie Castro.
Hey!
Here's your 1. Swing and a bouncer. A rise to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher, Brett Sullivan.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. All tied up here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nootbaar on his way over. 2 away now.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Back to the top of the order. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3.
Wood! Ball!
Two down, nobody on.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on the way. Good job to fight that one off. That's too low. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hot shot to third. That ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly. This game's all tied at 4. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Right fielder, Jung-Woo Lee.
That's a ball.
Tied at 4. Fastball in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to go. In the air, left field. And that's a
That
foul
ball's
ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Late with the swing there. Comes up empty. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And Raffy muscles one out of here. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 5-4.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And the next pitch is way outside. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That one lifted to left. Bean on the move. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The Giants, left fielder, Rod Newfine.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Juan Mejia won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jaden Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Spencer Horwitz, the next Giant to hit. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Ball.
Next offering way off the plate. That's to third. Castro sends it to first. That's the inning. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies 4. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at Coors Field, digging in, Hunter Goodman.
First baseman, Hunter Goodman.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen, Randy Rodriguez. The closer getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Hey!
Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Right fielder, Nicky Moniak.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one fouled off. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder.
Man at first with 1 gone. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. Quick toss to first.
Oh, he beat it,
Moniak
he beat it.
dives back in safely.
Ball outside.
The Giants trying to protect a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The 1-2.
Really
missed.
nice
That's the
slider
ball.
right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Tying run at the plate. And now it's
That's the
filled
ball.
up.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, man. that stays fair, we got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
And a payoff pitch. And he walked it.
That's ball four.
And after
Take
that
your base.
long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Swing and a pop-up. Adames moving under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder, Zach.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Walker is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for San
So they turn to their closer,
Number
Randy
73,
Rodriguez.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Zach Veen digs in now. Ball one
Nope,
there.
ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Check
Strike
swing,
one.
and he went. That's strike 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. Moniak over at second. Doyle at first. 2 out of the inning. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Way high.
Ball, that's up.
This one in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 6-4. Back here in Denver, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
That's
Stirring
down.
in the
That's the ball.
Colorado bullpen, Victor Vodnik preparing to come on if needed. Feltner also getting ready. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
So digging in, Harrison Bader. And first offering is fouled off.
Low, ball.
In the dirt. And a 1-1.
Pretty
Ball,
easy to give up on
outside.
that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That
That's
one
the ball.
misses. Ball 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
That one pushed foul. Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's trying to stay
ball.
down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Back to the top of the order now. And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Arias. Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Just
That's the ball
missed.
down.
Two on, one out. Here goes the runner. Line drive, base hit, in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
The Giants trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, you don't see that very often. Tried to score, tagging from third. It seemed like it was deep enough, but what a relay throw to the plate to just get the ball there in time to end the inning.
Back here at Coors Field, bottom 9. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
No, that's up.
Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him looking. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Julian.
So back to the top of the order. Edouard Julien will hit next. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A 3-run homer, and we are tied.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Randy Rodriguez done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for San
New arm
Francisco,
out of the bullpen,
number
Eric
68,
Miller.
And we all know
Miller.
about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the air on the infield, Horowitz. And there's 2 away. Even after a big game, it doesn't take long to be humbled again.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 3 in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Moniak trying to send this to extra innings. Strike 2. Next offering misses down and away.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But a magical comeback is complete here in the last half of the 9th as they fight back to even it up. And we are tied 7-7. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jimmy Herget. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rafael Devers up to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Going 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Just missed. Not close with that one, and the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Man at second, and it remains 2-2. Next offering is outside. Lars Nootbaar on deck for San Francisco. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to 3rd.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Go-ahead run on base. Lars Nootbaar, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Giants leave 1. Still tied 7-7. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Brenton Doyle. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Swings through that. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Fastball for a strike. Winning run at second with one away here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now with the winning run at third, they're looking for a ball to the outfield, but that inning-ending double play is in order.
Making a move at first. Colorado going with a pinch runner. Jake McCarthy getting some more speed on the bases. And now Zach Veen right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Winning run at third, one down. And here in extra innings. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Miller will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for San
They turn
Francisco,
things over to the
number
southpaw,
31.
Sam Hentges.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And that drops in for a strike. Winning run at third, two down. Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out.
That snag over at first is the only reason this game is still tied. We saw a good stretch needed to make the play, and thankfully it worked out for them. If not, they'd be playing from behind right now.
Jose Torres. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
19.
Runner in scoring
Leading off
position,
for the Giants.
no outs.
First baseman,
Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. And that one gets past the catcher. The throw to third, and on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there. Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
That's the ball.
Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Matt Chapman waits to bat for the Giants. That one misses.
Ball four. Take
So a
your base.
leadoff walk.
Up next
Maybe a
for
little
the
loss of
Giants,
focus on the
third
mound right
baseman,
there. Pretty much
Matt
gifted him
Chapman.
first base with a quick free pass.
A
Now
move being
running
made at
at
third.
third
Giants go to a pinch
Number
runner.
7,
Miles Straw.
Miles
You don't
Straw.
see a lot of pinch runners at third, but with less than 2 outs, they're hoping he gives them a better chance of scoring.
Well, he's
Ball,
already in
that's
some
outside.
trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
The 1-0. Outside
Nope,
with a
ball.
breaking ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's the
Yeah.
strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
He
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one missed. Next pitch
No,
is
that's
downstairs.
down. Ball.
The Giants with the go-ahead run at third, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Line drive. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Jimmy Herget done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Rockies,
Feltner into the game.
number
And as
18,
relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Hey.
The 0-1.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Late on that fastball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far. We are in the 11th. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they scratch across the run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Giants 8 and the Rockies 7. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver, we're in extras here. Willie Castro now at the plate.
Castro.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second. Outside
That's the ball.
low. 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And he'll challenge that called strike.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Outside.
No, that's out.
Ball one. The Giants trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. There's a strike. And a count 1-2. Man at second. In the air, right field. Lee on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Edouard Julien trying to deliver as the hero. First offering, and it just misses. Fair ball. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run for the Rockies. Ryan Ritter. A little more speed on the base paths now as he's the potential winning run. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's a ball.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, and a foul ball. Now some trouble handling the breaking ball. To second, he's in there. That's a pass ball and a huge one. Winning run now in scoring position.
No, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run, a hit, and a man left. 12th inning coming up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. On to extra innings. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Man at second. Left field. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Fastball for a strike at 95. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here deep into extra innings. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners on the corners, no outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Just off the inside edge. Runners at the corners, one away, and we're deep into extras. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Two on, one out. That one in there across the letters. 2-2 down. Base hit into center field. Runner from third in to score.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
There's a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in extra innings. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Ball to strike. Fouled off. He was late. Hard hit. Could be extra bases. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now the left fielder, Miles Straw. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The Giants trying to break this one open. And here in extra innings. Hard liner. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Victor Vodnik. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Hee-haw!
Adames at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Giants 11 and the Rockies 8.
Now pitching for San
Back here in
Francisco.
extras,
Number
and a new
70,
pitcher on the mound in the bottom
Jose
half of the inning, Jose Buto.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. That clips a corner. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
And that drops in for a strike. One away with a runner at third. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking. Rockies down to their final out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rockies down to their last out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jose Torre up and in. Look out. The 1-0. And another ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 1-1 now. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
That's a ball.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better, and the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. Players are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.